I just got a whiff of this tofu bread or something. You would not believe the smell of that stuff. It's the most rotten stuff. I would say rottenest. You know, est is a suffix. It means the worst. So the rottenest, most rottenest, you're not supposed to use the word most rottenest, but it is some of the most rottenest kind of thing that I have ever smelled. And you're just walking along the streets in China, and then you smell this stuff. It's kind of like sewer, and then it's nice and it's okay, and then you go past the tofu bread, and you can't tell if it was the sewer or the bread or whatever. And then you come across a bakery shop that's making cheesecake and donuts. Anyway, it's something strange to behold. Aha, the quieter part of Nanping in Chongqing. It's the Nanping district, and I can tell it's a lesser mall. Jifeng Bay is probably the greatest one, and this is lesser. I haven't explored everywhere to see where it falls in line, but I'm off the beaten path, and I can tell there's about 5% of the people, the flux of people there were in the mainstream. So I bet everybody's rent is cheap around here. Found a couple white people, and that's something pretty unusual for this area. It's deeper China. So I've seen about 5 white people just out on the streets since I've been here in a month, and a few million non-white people. And interesting to see. So I tried to see what they were doing. They were singing songs in English, and so I learned a new way to beg for money. It's kind of fascinating because when I was a kid, we didn't have cell phones. Since we didn't have cell phones, you had to come up with toys on your own, or whatever you want to do. You have to make a fort out of a cardboard box, right? I mean, that's the thing to do. And parents give you a big, huge bicycle, and you grab the box and go make a fort out of it. Well, anyway, that's before cell phones. So now we've got cell phones. So we've got this new technology that just keeps on taking off, app after app after app. And so these guys playing a guitar. It was like a couple, guy and girl. The guy is singing and playing guitar, and the girl is shaking a shaker rattler and holding up a sign, and the sign is in Chinese saying, "If you like the music, if you like the style, please help us donate to our cause, our charity." And the charity can be whatever cause you want it to be. Anyway, it was funny about this, they had a WeChat symbol on it. If you haven't seen it before, it's a 3-dimensional barcode. And the 3-dimensional barcode allows your phone to scan it, and also your phone can come up with your own 3-dimensional barcode that represents you, and you send or receive money back and forth. You either send off money, or so you can send money to the barcode, or you can receive money to your barcode, or send out from your barcode, and they can send out from their barcode. So in this way, they can transfer money, and it's the WeChat tool, centralized by the Central Chinese Bank. And if you're in China, everybody uses WeChat. So it just hit me really a little bit odd to see a couple of white people singing in English with a few onlookers, and they have a super high-tech barcode that allows people to give them money. So they would sing songs and people would run up there and scan their code onto these guys' code, thus transferring money. More efficient than just dropping a dollar bill in the person's hat. See? No, not quite, but the less and less cash they have out here, because they're just about a cashless society when it comes to the tour areas. And I just found that fun, fascinating, and made me chuckle inside my spirit. So my hat's off to you guys. Great job, and hey, begging in the 21st century. Hey, you can't call it begging. They were actually working. Gotta say, seeing people playing the guitar on the street is better than seeing somebody that's fully capable of working just sitting on the street and asking for money. But anyway, very fun. I'm a guitar player, so I have to have some sympathy for these people. The thought did cross my mind, and maybe I should do that. And then I realized, wow, people don't carry cash out here. I might not get anything, right? I need one of those WeChat IDs. Coming across a spontaneous dance party. I was just taping some white people over here dancing, and then here's this spontaneous party. So I come across this every so often. I'm just walking in the middle of nowhere, and then bam, oh, there's all these people dancing. No matter how much the system tries to beat dancing out of people, people still want to dance. But I hope you enjoyed that. Remember, in 2 days, tomorrow will be yesterday. So do the best you can today. And I'll see you next time.